Hi, in this video we'll be looking at the career opportunities that you have once your PhD is done. We can actually classify the students into basically two categories, one who are looking at academic careers and the one who are looking at industrial careers. So in industry career opportunities, we'll be again classifying them into two. One is PhD students who are already having a very successful career, they just want to go further up. And the second set of students are students who are actually looking for an entry level job. So these are the two categories of students that we are looking at today, and the first one would be students who are looking at the entry level jobs. So as soon as you finish your masters, these students are joining for a PhD program. So once they join for the PhD program, we all know about the course structure. The first part would be your coursework and the second part would be your research work. In research work, you have 3 functional goals to meet. In coursework, you have 4 subjects to clear the exams. So now let's say that if a student is looking for an opportunity in careers that is connected to the corporate firms. So what you have to do is you have to first identify a research area that will actually give value addition to the corporate firms. Now let's say that we can take a research area as the contribution of technology in e-learning platforms. So now let's say that this is your research area. In your second semester, you're proposing this to your guide through a research proposal. And as soon as you start working on your synopsis, in the first year itself, you start connecting with the decision makers of the top edtech companies in India. Now what happens is the research area gives you so much in-depth knowledge about this particular domain that as soon as you connect with the decision makers who are either the HR directors, HR managers, or even the head of R&D department. So normally whenever a student is looking for a career opportunity, as soon as they finish their PhD or while doing their PhD, they would be rather looking for career opportunities in R&D division. That is the research and development division. Now, when the student connects with them through platforms like LinkedIn, what happens is in the first year, these decision makers consider them as an amateur because they're just taking their baby steps towards their research journey. So what you can do is first optimize your LinkedIn profile, because when you are connecting with anyone like that who's in charge of top edtech firms, you have to first improve your visibility plus show your expertise in that particular domain. So how to improve your LinkedIn profile or optimize your LinkedIn profile? Create contents, whether it is video contents or write blogs or just do a write-up regarding the topics that you're actually researching. Whether it is anything related to edtech, which is, for example, the topic which we took here. So do write-ups, do vlogs, do blogging about all these stuff so that the concerned person can actually see that you have some serious expertise in this particular domain. Now what happens is, normally after the first year, there are few students who look for a job during their second year. In second year, it is a different ball game altogether, because when you are into your second year, you're done with your research proposal submission, synopsis writing, and you have actually started working on your thesis part. In the thesis part, you will be looking at various aspects. So this time when you're approaching a decision maker, HR director or anyone, they'll have an idea that you have some expertise and you know the sort of process that is involved in a research. So this is where applying during your second year or in the final year adds so much of value to the profile, because in the previous video itself, we have clearly told that any resume with a doctor prefix adds so much of value on table. Now, when it comes to the value addition that we are giving to corporate firms, the sort of contents that we are creating or the sort of research area that we are working on, all these things can create a serious impact on the recruiter. So these are the things that you should actually take care of while applying for a job during your PhD or after the completion of your PhD. Now, once you apply for a job, then obviously we know the next processes. One is your group discussion, then interview would be there. You might be interviewed by even the head of R&D department. So after all these processes, you'll be getting selected. Now there is another question commonly asked by students. What is the sort of package that we can look into? So all you need to understand that in anywhere across the globe, there is no one degree that can give you a guaranteed LPA guaranteed CTC, because if you look at any of the qualifications, whether it is BTech, MBA or BBA course, in all these courses, there are salaries ranging from 1.2 or 2.4 lakh per annum to even 24 lakh per annum, or even at times 50 or 1 crore per annum. It is all because of the sort of companies that you're joining and the sort of value addition that you're giving to the company. So your salary will be purely dependent on that. So if you want to get a good or a high paying job after or during your PhD journey, what you have to do is identify a topic that gives so much of value addition to the company that you are looking to apply for. This is one thing which I would advise to all the students. Now, the second category of the students, which is the students who are already in their prime of their career or who are already having a very successful career. Regarding this, we'll see in the next video. If you have any doubts regarding the PhD enrollment process or how to choose a research area, research topic, for all these things, you can definitely contact our team. We have been featured as India's #1 PhD guidance platform by Entrepreneur Stories, Bharat Life, and even Entertainment Now. So for any details, just visit the website mentioned below. You can contact us in the numbers there. Thank you.